So, in the early morning hours this morning, there was an attack from the United States on Venezuela. Now, a dock and maybe some other structures were destroyed, and the leader of Venezuela, President Maduro, his wife, were captured by the United States, and they were now taken to New York, and apparently they're going to be charged under U.S. law. Now, Donald Trump, of course, is using national security, drug smuggling, all these kind of things as his justification for what he did in Venezuela. Let's be clear. What he did in Venezuela was unconstitutional. It was illegal. And yes, he needs Congress, or he should have needed Congress, in order to do anything that he has done in Venezuela. Now, he comes out and says, we're going to run the country temporarily until a transition government is set in place. How long is temporarily? Is it going to be 3 months, 6 months, a year, 6 years, 12? Or is it going to be are we going to call Venezuela the next United States territory like we have with Puerto Rico and other places? I don't know. I don't know if he knows. Now, he's trying to take a victory lap and claim that they did all this and this was the right thing to do. Don't get me wrong, I am not defending Maduro. He was not a good person, not a good leader. And there is some speculation that he actually lost the last election. I believe he may have. I am not well versed in Venezuelan politics. But the way we did this was not okay. It was not justifiable. And the Republicans in Congress should be calling for his removal. Congress should have been back in session. They should have been holding impeachment inquiries today. They're not. Now, apparently next week they are going to be voting on a war powers resolution in the Senate. And I don't know if that's even going to pass, trying to limit any further U.S. action militarily in Venezuela. But why the delay? Why not now? Why are we allowing this to go unchecked? If this had been a Democrat, Republicans would be up in arms and they'd be back in office right now trying to get rid of him as quickly as possible. But when it's their own person, they try to excuse it and defend it. This is ridiculous. There was no justifiable reason for what we did in Venezuela in the early morning hours. In fact, he went in the early morning hours so that nobody could tell him no. And he was told by his chief of staff, Susie Wiles, that he would probably need Congress to declare war. And he said, no, I don't. I'm going to do it anyway. And if I ask Congress, they're just going to leak it and they're going to ruin whatever we try to do. He is going rogue. He's doing whatever he wants. This is just the first step. They need to hold him accountable.